The impact of this indictment is being felt even on Capitol Hill, with many Republican lawmakers taking to social media to voice their opposition to Bragg's decision. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy writing, "Alvin Bragg has irreparably damaged our country in an attempt to interfere in our presidential election. As he routinely frees violent criminals to terrorize the public, he weaponized our sacred system of justice against President Donald Trump." Here with his thoughts on the Trump indictment, we have Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett. Congressman, thank you for being here. We appreciate you spending a portion of your Saturday with us. I'm joined along with our constitutional law attorney, Amir Benno, who's joining me for the program today. A lot of strong words from your colleagues on Capitol Hill. This indictment is certainly uncharted territory, both legally and politically. Talk to me a little bit about what your reaction has been to, again, the significance of this indictment of a former U.S. president.
Well, if you hear any horses in the background, I'm at my daughter's barrel race, so I apologize to you. But if you want to throw away a large force and just get a couple of horses, it's a great way to do it.
Well,
but
I'm glad you're mixing in family in this too. That's important.
Yes, ma'am. My wife and daughter are it for me. Hey, no, this is a ridiculous thing. This is really setting a precedent, I think, in law and in American politics, where if you don't agree with somebody, you see them as a threat. You bring something up. You've got your constitutional law man there, but the statutes run on this thing. It's a misdemeanor. They're treating it as a felony, and it's obviously an attempt to kick him off the ballot if they're successful here. Which I know everybody says these charges are bogus, but you're talking about New York. I mean, their priorities are not people that push people out in front of subways, that rape, murder, and maim. They're going after a former president on a misdemeanor charge. So I think the American public better strap on their headgear, because it's going to get a little bumpy. And I feel like this is just a ridiculous thing. It's a travesty of justice, of course, but it's setting a new precedent in American politics. This is what happens when 20 million so-called evangelical Christians decide to stay home on Election Day. You elect somebody whose cognizant level is not where it should be, that can't put together a sentence without a teleprompter, and then it's in question. And we helped defeat a man that had put good people in great positions, and really, I mean, our enemies feared us and our friends respected us. We do not have that anymore in the world today, and this is just the beginning of it, and we better get ready, and we better get to the polls.
Congressman, I've got a question for you as a bit of a follow-up to that, which is, we weren't expecting this indictment to come down when it did. To what extent do you think that the timing might be related to the letter from Jim Jordan and James Comer to Alvin Bragg, asking him to provide evidence and documents to Congress, and possibly even subpoenaing him down to come in? Do you think that they're related at all? And related to that, do you think that it's a good idea to subpoena Alvin Bragg down to Congress? Do you think that helps the Republicans?
Well, I'm not a lawyer, as I like to say. I worked for a living. I couldn't afford to steal like most lawyers do. No pun it. Sorry, brother. But my best friend's a lawyer. I can get by with saying that. But the truth is that this thing is obviously politically motivated, and now it's in the political field. So he's fully put himself in the middle of this thing, and to think that this Republican-controlled Congress is not going to try to get to the bottom of it. That's what Oversight Committee does. It has oversight over really the entire country, and we're in the venue that will be displaying what's going on will be Washington, D.C. Jim Jordan and Chairman Comer are excellent people, and I think they're going to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, it raises questions. It always does. But the truth is that this is a politically motivated attack, and I think the more we expose it, the more light we put on it is a good thing.
All right, Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett, have a great day with your family. Good luck to your daughter. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.